welcome to my YouTube channel. My name is Irene Beneba, and if you're seeing me for the first time on your screen, well, today is your lucky day. But if you're a returning subscriber, thank you so much for sticking with me. So today's video is going to be about me. And well, I'll be talking about 10 lessons I've learned from the year 2024. Actually, 2024 has been an awesome year. It's been a great year. I had to learn a lot and work on myself. So I'll be sharing some experiences because it's going to be like a story time kind of thing. So sit back and let's grow together. Okay? Yeah. First lesson is I've learned to be grateful and count my blessings for little things. And I also learned that whenever I feel overwhelmed, I just have to take a pause and breathe. In the year 2024, I had a lot of things that I needed to do as a person. So whenever I feel overwhelmed, I just had to just breathe. I just have to pause, and it helped a lot. Now, based on counting my blessings, in the year 2024, I got to understand that whenever I feel sad, and I tend to count my blessings, let me say the things that have been achieved, not minding the things that I haven't gotten yet. I tend to feel a bit relaxed. I tend to feel free. And it helped me think more. I didn't know the next step. I actually now realize that, oh my God, I've tried. Because by the time you start counting your blessings, you see that your blessings, the little things, so not only the humongous things or the big things that couldn't happen. By the time you count your blessings, you see that those things are more than the things that you couldn't achieve as a person. So counting my blessings was a big lesson for me in 2024. So number 2 point is that I've learned not to compare myself with others and take every step gradually, because good things takes time. Yes, in the year 2024, as usual, I needed to do some things. I had some goals I needed to achieve, but I tend to realize that me comparing myself with others was not helping in any way. It just helped me feel sad. And instead of me to compare myself with others and feel sad all the time, why don't I ask myself, what's this person doing? I think that's called positive jealousy, because in my years of studying, while doing research and reading books for my YouTube channel, I tend to come across some knowledgeable things, that there's some things that are called positive jealousy. Positive jealousy is when you go further to not only want what that person wants, but you go further to ask yourself, study the person and ask yourself, what's this person doing that's making him or her different? And you tend to inculcate those principles into your own life than envying the person. Okay, so like a sub lesson to this point, I also found out in year 2024 that you tend to easily get depressed when you have no purpose and driving force. I can remember well, I was still cooking what I want to do with myself and thinking of plans that I want to achieve. But before then, before I had an idea of what I wanted to achieve, I noticed that when I wake up in the morning, because there was nothing driving me, because I had nothing to do, I easily get sad. I easily overthink. You understand? So if you don't have something driving you and there's no purpose, you easily get depressed. So the goal for you now is to make plans. Just have a plan. Okay? Yeah. And don't compare yourself. Don't do that for any reason. Third lesson I've learned in the year 2024 is don't keep your plans for later. Do it now, or you look for measures to achieve it. I can remember in the year 2024, I wanted to learn a course. So the course was quite expensive. So I had plans for it. So the amount was a bit discouraging. But I noticed that because I wasn't making any plans in achieving it, I was losing interest upon the fact that I knew that this was something I wanted to do. I tend to lose interest in it. So I had to start saving up for that course, despite how long it took me to pay for it. or I saved up for the cause no matter how long. So that is to say that you having a plan, no matter how long it takes you to achieve it, just make sure you have measures in achieving it, and do it now, because later the coffee gets cold, later you lose interest, later everything just go AWOL, or you just don't do it. So the best thing you can do for yourself is to do that which you say you would do. Yeah. And also remember that anything that distracts you is evil. Yes, there is a lot of distraction that will come your way in not achieving your goal. I had my own share of distraction too, but all you have to do is know that anything distracting you is evil. It could be your social media. Social media is evil for you because it's distracting you. Anything that distracts you is evil. When I had to learn that, I was able to achieve more. So it doesn't take how long it takes you to achieve a goal or any plans or dream, but as far as you're taking good measures in achieving it, you're going to do that. So the 4th point is that 2024 taught me to be more calm and forgiving, because the people who hurt you still have life going on for themselves. This is like a very personal point to me, because I actually had to learn how to be more calm and forgiving. In 2024, I did a whole lot of personal development. I had to work on myself big time, because I saw that the only way you can grow is when you realize that there's something wrong with you yourself. So at the beginning of the year 2024, I had a friend that the person really hurt me. So there's some goals that we needed to achieve together, but this person hurt me, right? And that's why I find that, yes, I've said, oh, I'm forgiving you and all of that, but deep down I was still hurt. But funny enough, at the beginning of the year 2024 January, that goal that me and the person, we have been pursuing it together as friends, the person achieved it. I don't know whether it's because I was like, the person achieved his goal, and I was like, what? So you being angry at somebody doesn't mean the person's life will come to a stop or a pause. So all you have to do is forgive. You're forgiving for your sake. When you forgive, you do yourself a whole lot of favor. Yes, you do yourself a whole lot of favor. You don't forgive because the person deserves it. You forgive because you need to. For your own peace, you forgive for your own self. Okay? And also, another scenario that taught me the importance of forgiveness is in the year 2024 still, I offended someone. To tell you, I'm not perfect. Nobody is. I offended someone, and this lady I offended, at some point I was wrong. So this lady that I offended, I noticed that yes, we resolved the issue, but I was kind of like avoiding her and all of that. But the way the lady treated me, the lady was so nice to me, despite the fact that I was at fault. She was nice to me. She was really like, she never made sure she cheated me in anything, because she held a very, very prestigious position. So she was nice to me. She was just very neutral. You understand? Yes, she was caring. She even greets me, oh, how are you? And even though she sees me in the market, and you know that Bible passage that says, when you're good to your enemies, it's like you pour coal or fire on them. Because I was the one getting uncomfortable, but she was free. So that's the thing. So when you forgive, just be calm. I talked about being calm, the power of being calm, in most of my videos, and what ignited that video was this scenario. So you go check it out and also learn. Okay, for the next point, I've learned the importance of surrounding yourself with people that pushes you towards your dream. As I always said, in the year 2024, I wanted to start up my YouTube channel. So I've done my research, I've read and all of that, but I was having issues with my devices. But I had this one friend that kept on asking me, when are you going to start your YouTube channel? When are you going to? Because the person was aware I had flair for it. I've always had an interest in it. So I just wanted to be done with school, graduate and all of that before I focus more on it. So the person was always asking me, when are you going to start it? When are you going to do this? When are you going to do that? So that alone made me accountable. So having people that push you towards your dream is really, really, really important and very crucial. Also, another challenge I faced while making my videos on YouTube and all of that is that there was a time or a period where I tried learning how to, edit my videos myself to make the work a little less expensive. So while trying to do that, I mistakenly deleted a video. Yes. And it took me a whole night because I didn't sleep that night, and I focused more, when it's nighttime, and I am a night owl, so I decided to edit my video myself, and I ended up deleting a video that I spent hours making. It was so frustrating that I cried. I was like, I'm not going to do this anymore. I was like, I'm not going to do this anymore. I'm not going to make videos again. So a friend told me, you've started. Because they were expecting the video that week. You've started. There's no need for you to cry. There's no need for you to shed tears. Yes, shed your tears, but dust yourself up, of which I knew because I had to do it. And also my sister. To tell you family is important. I'm coming to that point though. My sisters told me, you have to redo another video. You can do it. I did you do the last one? Don't you still have the point? I was like, yes, I still have the point. I still have the materials. But it's the stress. They like, why do another one? So that's alone pushed me. So surround yourself with people that push you. Okay? Yes. The next point is I've learned to pray about everything and anything because God listens, even though He knows what we want to tell Him. In the year 2024, I grew spiritually, and I'm glad I did. I grew spiritually. I took my personal devotion seriously and my night's prayer seriously. It really helped me a whole lot because I was able to hear from God, and God told me the areas to work on because most times the fault is ourselves, right? We sometimes are the fault. It's not all the time people are the fault. We do make mistakes. We sometimes get others offended. So I'm so glad I did. I worked on myself. I got so close to God, and it was really, really helpful and life changing. So one of the areas you need to work on yourself in the year 2025 is your spiritual growth, right? Whether you're a Christian, a Muslim, whatever religion that you practice, growing spiritually is very, very essential because the universe itself is more of a spiritual than physical kind of universe, right? And also another experience of me growing spiritually in year 2024 is I inculcated the lifestyle of praise, right? Sometimes when you pray, prayer is not working. I know I pray about anything, but most times when something is bothering me, I just dance it off, and I tend to see solutions, and my knowledge alone was widening about my religion. So I feel it will be so, so helpful if you yourself, right, in this 2025, widen your horizon on your religion because it will serve you a whole lot, right? So the next point is that I've learned not to compromise for anybody because help can come from anybody, and don't put anybody on a pedestal because people are wicked. Yes, people are not nice. In the year 2024, I had a very big shift in terms of friendship, and there was a time I compromised for someone as a friend because it's been long I've seen the person, so I decided to meet up with the person and all of that. And after the experience, I was angry at myself that I compromised because the person was not worth it. As a person, you need to be original. Don't being a people pleaser is not worth it. It's not worth it. You're going to just mess up with your peace. Still on the people's matter, I also learned that anyone who doesn't respect you would not respect your time, and that person is not also worth your time. Yes, I had to let go of a lot of people who I called my friends or who I knew in the year 2024. I had to just limit communication with them because they were not helping me thrive. They were not helping me achieve my goal. I talked about the importance of surrounding yourself with people that push you to do better. Yes, I noticed these people, they were not helping me. So why compromise for them? Why keep the relationship? We can talk, Why keep the friendship? We can talk, we can greet, but we will not have that in-depth connection. Also, on this point, I learned that the best advice you can give is the one that you give to yourself, because most times the advice you give to people, you also need it. Now, what am I talking about? In the year 2024, I had a friend that wanted to start up a business. So she contacted me as a friend and we got talking. So she was telling me a whole lot of things, trying to weigh options and all of that. And we're able to resolve it and come to a reasonable conclusion. And after that discussion, I actually realized that me myself, I needed the advice I was giving to my friend. Why do I say that? Because at that moment, I too needed to start up my YouTube channel, and I was kind of like trying to figure out what to do, what not to do. But talking with her gave me clarity. So most time, the best advice you can give is the one you give to yourself, and also the advice you give to others, you also need it. So the 8th point is that 2024 taught me that it's a full-time job believing in yourself, because when you stop believing in yourself, everything stops. The drive will stop, and you are the reason why people need to believe in yourself. You have to do the believing first before others believe in yourself. Don't take a break. It's a full-time job. So what you consume shapes you, and that is to say, the things you take in, they actually shape your mindset. They actually, you know, change the way you do things. And if you feel overwhelmed or you feel down, most times the best thing you can do for yourself is to change environment and meet new people, because it's very crucial. Meeting new people has really helped me in development, right? Because in 2024 I got a job role. So that alone changed my attitude to work. Meeting new people broadened my horizon, and also it helped me heal in areas that I needed to heal as a person. So the next point is that I've learned that family is so important, because family was my biggest support, and family is key. And when I'm talking about family, I also refer to friends, old and new. Like, everybody was really supportive. My friends and family to be crucial. I can remember starting my YouTube channel, and one of the active subscribers was my sisters and my dad. I think my dad even commented in one of my videos. So family is very crucial. Even my friends, I think they were the first set of subscribers that I got. So yeah, so that's it. Family is so important. I also got to understand, like, this is like a sub lesson. I also got to understand that busy days are kind of like the best days. I can remember in the year 2024, when I feel like things are not working, when I have mood swings, whenever I get like a job to do or a task to carry out, I tend to, be more productive. And I even forget that I was actually feeling sad a few moments ago, because when I get back tired and exhausted, the only romantic thing to me is my bed. So if you've watched up to this extent, that is to say, you, my dear, you're going to make the most of your 2025, and you've learned a lot. So do well to hit that subscribe button, like and subscribe, okay? Yeah, and share the video to others that will really want to make an impact this 2025, that will also want to learn from my mistakes and learn from my experience, okay? Because it's all about the learning, right? So the last point is, I've learned the importance of reaching out to people whenever they cross your mind, because life is short. This is more of a very emotional point, a very personal point for me, because in the year 2024, I actually lost someone so dear to me, very dear to me. And 2024 taught me the importance of reaching out. And I'm so glad that whenever I thought of this person, I actually reached out to the person. But I feel I should have reached out more. It's not like I regret not talking to the person, but I feel and I wished I was reaching out more because I still miss the person. So life is short. Whenever someone crosses your mind, if it's to drop a text, a call, please make sure you do that, because reaching out is so important. It's little, but it's very, very important. Okay, so I've come to the end of our video. I hope you learned a lot. So if you have experiences that you yourself you would like to share with me that you've learned from the year 2024, I'll be glad to read it in the comment section. Do well to put it there, and I'll see you in my next video. Bye.